July 28th here in southern Ontario, Canada. So in the comments, someone suggested let's talk about the Coutts 4. Now, that's the 4 men who have been in custody for over 500 days now from the Coutts, Alberta crossing that was shut down at the time of the Trucker Freedom Convoy and the Emergencies Enactment and all that shameful business here in Canada. Shameful, I mean, by how the government responded to it with the Emergencies Act, enactment of the Emergencies Act. Well, I'm not going to get into this subject matter for a couple of reasons. One, don't think I discount the importance of this trial, these men, what it's all about. As far as, political prisoners in Canada go. But there's a couple of reasons. One, I just don't have the resources to have followed or to get into exploring it. There are other people who have and are. Selina Paley, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, Selina, P-A-L-E-Y, is covering it. There's the Lethbridge, Freedom Hub Lethbridge. There's a lot of coverage of this. The Rebel News is following it. So for me to dive in at this point now, I mean, I'm not going to keep up to these people who are way ahead of me. And the subject matter also, it's boomsticks, right? Censorship, and I'm already on probation, so not wise I go there on that end of things. There's a partial news or partial publication ban as dictated by the courts. What does that mean? Again, I could traverse into areas I shouldn't be in. But basically, I'm playing catch up with some better coverage who's way ahead of me on the subject matter. It's not that I downplay it by any stretch of the imagination. I think, they're in pre-trial. Today's Friday, and I think it started their pre-trial on Tuesday. There seems to be some controversy over a document, whether the RCMP actually had proper warrants to even begin the whole affair. But it's sealed, and the judge can't look at it? What's that all about? Well, there's some fududdery going on in our courts in Canada anyways, so anyhow, I'm not going to get into it. I'm underqualified, if nothing else. But again, I don't want you to think that I discount the importance of this trial, what has happened in the background, how it all went down. I mean, the whole thing looks pretty hokey to me. But again, I'm not the right man for the job, so I'll leave this vid here. If in the comments, if any of you have some suggested places, people, outlets, whatever, that are covering it, throw it in the comments. People can see that, and maybe I'll come back and say, hey, there's some other players to check out besides Selina Paley, the Freedom Hub Lethbridge, and the Rebel News. So I'll leave it here.